Hundreds of students put their science skills to the test Saturday at Rock Valley College. As teams from the Rockford and Elgin areas competed in the annual Science Olympiad regional competition to secure a spot at the state tournament. WIFR's Miriam Niesmeyer shows us how students put their STEM knowledge to work.
And that's all part of the scientific process is learn, explore, grow.
Middle and high school students compete against each other, building devices and taking tests as part of the Science Olympiad regional competition.
And the students get to do a lot of hands-on activities, chemistry activities, building cars, and it really brings science to life for them, and it really piques their interest.
Rockford Christian 8th graders Grayson Zito and Landon Moore spent months working on a helicopter project, which they showcased Saturday.
It was just a lot of learning about other stuff, like just testing and testing over again.
I liked testing it, like just trial and error, seeing how much we can improve it.
You're not going to get it right first try every time. It's just got to keep tweaking things. Just don't give up that first time.
The annual competition has ran for decades, and coaches say it gives students a chance to explore different areas of science while building confidence and teamwork.
They finally widened horizons, and you see what has happened. They're basically, that's a state caliber helicopter that they flew, and the confidence, they've come such a long ways. It's really special.
Organizers say events like this spark curiosity in science at an early age, with many students pursuing careers in STEM.
They find these just little niche hobbies that are kind of fun. So it's just a good variety that kids can really explore all the scientific possibilities.
In Rockford, Miriam Niesmeyer, WIFR News.
Rockford Christian's middle and high school teams will head to the state tournament Saturday, April 18th at the University of Illinois.